of the zygomatic bone. It's called temporal process because it's moving in the direction of the temporal bone. Temporal process, do you see that little ridge of bone that continues out away from the zygomatic bone? It's called temporal process. Isn't this the zygomatic process right here? Zygomatic process. Isn't it true that the zygomatic process and the temporal process form this arch right here called the zygomatic arch? Okay. Are you okay? I'd like to move on. Lacrimal bones. Okay, now we go into the orbit. Now, if you look in the skull, at any skull, you'll see a little hole. This is called the lacrimal fossa. This is the tear duct where tears are drained. Lacrimal fossa. Now, the small bone surrounding the fossa is called the lacrimal bone. Look for the fossa inside along the medial aspect of the orbit. You'll find this hole. Where you find the hole, you find the lacrimal bone. It's a very thin bone that surrounds the lacrimal fossa. Mm-hmm. And the plastic model shows the border of that bone. It's kind of hard to see, but if you look closely up and like that, can you see that border, the little line here, right here? It's not perfect.
It might be easier to see in this one.
Yeah, it is. Because of the authentic skull. Definitely. You got it.
Yeah.
It's very clear. If you could take a look at that authentic skull, that'll give you a better perspective.
Only one of them's, I think the other one might be covered up with something.
Okay, but it's very clear. A lot of times I'll use that for that fossa and for that bone. Thank you. Okay, nasal bones, but nasal bones, you don't have a problem with nasal bones, right? Those two thin plates of bone right here, the nasal bones. Aren't they superficial to the ethmoid? Yeah, if we remove the nasal bones, we would see part of the ethmoid bone and part of the superior nasal conchae.